prompts you to fix. Sorry. Are you doing something tonight?
Apparently. Yeah, we launched in Spanish about a month ago. We launched in German and last week, and we're launching in French tonight.
So, any shout out to France? So, one thing that I've observed is a lot of web companies have a hard time scaling, not only out of their kind of niche that's very affiliated with them, but internationally has been a really hard thing. You guys seem to have navigated it better than most. Is there some secret to that? Is it just because you guys are trying to be an efficient platform and not a media property, or?
Well, I think that the need that we're tapping into is a universal need. So everyone has relationships. Everyone needs to communicate with people, and connecting is just a fundamental human thing. So even from the beginning, when I just launched it at Harvard, and a lot of people thought that it was a college thing for a long time, we were always very focused as a company on we're helping people communicate efficiently, we're helping people connect, that's a universal thing.
Yeah.
There can be a time where this or something else like it is used by every single person in the world. Right? I don't know if Facebook is going to be that thing, but I think that there is going to be some platform that enables this.
Well, speaking of needs, you guys need to make money because you're very high. You have all these people, you've got this huge valuation. So I want to talk about ad stuff.
Go for it.
Is that cool? I kind of cut you off.
You don't need to ask for information. I'm kind of up here on the platform.
You kind of had this hurt look, like, oh, I'm talking. Do you want to finish your thoughts?
No, go for it.
Okay. So, first of all, before we even talk about what this great innovation you guys are going to come up with and all that, let's talk about the ad deal with Microsoft. There's this sense that Google, Microsoft have been going around buying up this inventory in sort of an arms race, and because it's such big companies, it doesn't hurt them to overpay for it. But there's a sense that they're not making money off these deals because sites like Facebook, MySpace, et cetera, aren't really monetizable. And there's been debate on that. Can you tell us, what can you tell us about how the Microsoft deal is going? They feel they're getting their money worth.
Well, let me take a step back from that. I think what you said at the beginning of this session was actually a really important theme, I think. That a lot of people have focused on some deals that we've done, valuation, all these different things. And I think what we've talked about so far is actually at Facebook, what we think are the important things, what we're focused on all the time. Right? It's building this product, building this system that helps people communicate and connect. And everything that we do as a company, we think about through that framework. That's our mission. That's what we're trying to achieve. And in revenue growth, and we've decided that building a business is the most effective way for us to go about meeting our mission and achieving the goals that we have in the world. So, in terms of the Microsoft relationship that we have, the way that we think about monetizing and serving our users in that way and making money is that we want the way that we make money to be in line with how people use the site. So what people do on the site is they communicate information with each other, they're constantly sharing different pieces of information. If you look at someone's profile, people always list like their favorite music, their favorite movies, different things that they're into, and a lot of that is very commercial, right? But that's fine, because people expressing their identity.
Right.
And the monetization system that we're trying to build is one that's very organic with what people are already doing on the site. Thank you.
Get to that in a second.
So we're already trying to basically help people share this type of information. And if we give people enough control over this, sort of like complete control, and let them share the information that they want, then that has significant overlap with the way that we think we're going to make money on the site. Now that said, there's this whole other realm of banner ads, which we haven't gotten that involved with, and Microsoft and Google have.
And the idea is you don't want to waste your time with that. You want to work on the innovative things, so you offload it basically.
Well,
right?
we're working with them on that, and they've been a really good partner for us on that and a bunch of other things.
But this is what I'm trying to get at. There's a sense that, yes, you have this immediate revenue from Microsoft, which is great, but there's a sense that's not sustainable because that in itself isn't even profitable. So there's pressure on you guys to kind of practice larger things, or in 3 years or whenever this deal runs out, you'll have absolutely no money. So like, before we get to the larger things, banner ads alone, are they happy? Are they happy with the deal?
I think they're very happy. I mean, you'd have to talk to them about it. I mean, we're happy. They seem pretty happy. Go for it.
Should we call Walmart?
Right now? Yes, Walmart. I don't know, I don't have my phone with me. But But yeah, I'm pretty sure that they're very happy with it. I mean, obviously, as a private company, we're not sharing stats on that,
Right.
but I think I can tell you that it's going really well
Right.
for both of us.
So then let's get to what you guys are doing. I know you announced that the world of advertising is changing the most it has in 100 years or something like that.
We're part of this larger trend that people are communicating more with each other, and we think that there's a way of advertising, which is basically just people endorsing things.
Right. So how far along is Facebook into implementing this? I mean, are you guys still very early stages? Have you figured it out, or do you have the basic idea and you're trying to figure out how it works?
No, and I mean, I think when we announced that, we probably got a little ahead of ourselves and said that we had more of it figured out than we actually did. So I mean, I view that as kind of a mistake that we made. And I think that in general, the theme holds, that what we want to do is build a system that helps people share information, and we believe that the way that people advertise on the site and endorse things is a part of that. Right? So the economic engine behind the company and the change that we're trying to make should be driven by the same type of behavior that people are doing on the site when they're using it normally. Right? I mean, that's the way the best monetization systems work. Right. So that's what we're trying to build. But I mean, with that said, I think we have a lot of change and a lot of things that we need to build before we fully get there.